So you mean to tell me we spent all summer curating the perfect routine just to fall out of love with it and struggle to keep it? And I say we because you clicked on this video. So you too, girl. You too. You too. During this time as well, the girls are pushing the winter arc on us. And if you're not familiar with what the winter arc is, it's essentially a rebranded fourth quarter. Okay, it's about locking in, refocusing on those 2024 goals or starting those 2025 goals. If you're one of the lucky ones who was able to do everything they wanted to do this year, if you're God's favorite. And the thing about it is, don't get me wrong, I love the idea of the winter arc. I do, because it's a spark of motivation during October, November, December, which is when people typically lose that momentum. And be like, well, I'll just start again next year, So yeah, it comes in handy. I like it. Let me paint a picture for you. When I lived in Ohio, I had the perfect morning routine for me. Okay, for me. I would literally wake up between 5:30, 6:30, because I like to give myself time frames instead of like exact times. And I would walk to the park, 5 miles, 10,000 steps, easy. Okay. At the time when I had an Apple Watch, the girlies was not messing with me. Okay. I would literally do affirmations and listen to my audiobooks on this walk. I was typically listening to A Happy Pocket Full of Money. It's a good read. Okay. And it's free on YouTube. So yeah. Then I'd finish this walk, go home, do a meditation. I'm either doing one or two meditations. One, I'm listening to earth tones and just vibing out. Or two, I'm doing an identity shift meditation by Joe Dispenza. Okay. Then after that, I would eat a nice breakfast. And then I even had enough time to take a little nappy nap, a mid-morning nap. It was perfect. I love that routine. I woke up every single day excited to do that routine. Then I moved to St. Louis. I was still doing the routine with little alterations. I was waking up a little later, but I was still going to the park. I would take the dog with me. We'd walk. I'd listen to my affirmations. I'd listen to my audiobook. I'd say my affirmations. I'd get about 5,000 to 7,000 steps, but at this point it didn't matter because I had lost my watch. Then I'd go home. Sometimes I'd meditate, sometimes I wouldn't. I was starting to fall off in the meditations there. Girl, now I'm in Texas, and in St. Louis, I was still excited to wake up and do the routine. Now I just be like, I literally rolled my eyes the other day. I still set an alarm every single day for 6:45, right? Because now I'm not able to wake myself up like I used to. And I really think it's because my apartment does not get the light that I was getting at my old apartment. So I'll set a 6:45 alarm and then I say, shut the hell up, turn that alarm off and go right back to sleep and wake up 3 to 4 hours later. I'm not going to walk at that park. I'm not doing the things that I was doing before. Affirmations and meditations, sprinkle them in, but I wasn't getting the excitement that I initially felt when I used to wake up. Then I started having those conversations of like, you need to get up. Like, come on, girl, get up. Let's go. What are you doing? You're messing up your routine. Let's talk about shame for a second, okay? Shame whispers, you should be doing getting up every single day and doing your routine. And then now you're in the state of feeling bad for not doing the things that you think you want to do. And shame is a tricky beast because it can actually reinforce the habits that you're trying to stop doing. So for me, it was just turning my alarm off and going back to sleep. You should get up and go to the park. Like, why are you not going to the park? You're being so lazy right now. This is not who you are. Girl, that's not helping me right now. That's not helping me right now. And also, shame can keep you in a loop of being a victim of your own doing. So once I got to the point of realizing like, oh, I'm sitting here saying that I should be doing this and actually starting to feel bad for it, I said, no. I know this beast and I know how to beat this beast. So here's a question for you. What do you do when you find your perfect routine is just not cutting it anymore? Do you push through? Do you hit the snooze button like I did? How do you navigate that energy? So for example, walking satisfied my active need. But I've been getting excited about getting back into the gym and lifting them weights and feeling the muscles burn and having that iron in my hand. She be up in the gym just working on her fitness, my witness, and put them boys on, and they be lining down the block just to watch what I got for delicious. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna switch them out. You know what I mean? Instead of forcing myself to do both, working out in the gym, lifting them weights satisfies that active need. Switching it up, because this is what I'm excited about. This is what I'm excited to do now, and I'm still getting those benefits. It's really an exciting time because now you get to explore new avenues, or you can revisit old ones. Just stepping outside of your usual, even if it's you doing the same thing but in a different order, you know, because the brain does crave novelty. So that might be just enough to give it what it needs. I remember someone liked one of my sticker chart videos on here. It was a YouTube short. And it got me excited because I was like, I remember I used to do that for the gym. Before I switched over to the identity shift template, I used to track my gym routine on a sticker chart and would get excited with it filling up and I would have a little reward at the end of the month. So I'm like, I should get back to doing that. This is also a good time to lean on your community. I'm sure you're not the only one struggling with a routine during this time, especially if you live up north. You know what I mean? Those colder days and darker days can have a toll on us. You can brainstorm with your people, create some games to make it fun. I created an accountability group called The Fulfilled Her, and that's what we do there. We have monthly games, we have two monthly meetings, we have weekly check-ins, we have midweek wins. This month is action card bingo, and it's just a shame-free space where you can show up, talk about how things have been going, the good and the bad, and you'll have people to circle around you during these times, and then also hold you accountable, because we also need to grow and move forward. We don't want to ruminate on the bad, you know? So if you're interested in that and you need a community, check out the description. The link is down there. As for my little routine, I asked ChatGPT to help assist the out. I like what it came up with, like with keeping the wake time the same. I love waking up early because it feels like I'm utilizing more hours of my day. I love the focused, creative work suggestion. I let it know that I'll be starting a work from home job next month. So it even created a little schedule within that schedule, which is real cute. The only changes I would make would be the meditation time. I'm not a person who can meditate as soon as they wake up. I do it anyways, right? But it's not really good for intentionally meditating because I will fall back to sleep every time. So I would switch working out first and then meditating because I'm already up. Kind of like what I would do. I would go walking first, then I'd come home and meditate because I'm up. And while I'm stretching, I can still do my affirmations because I love to habit stack, honey. Embrace the winter arc, okay? Not for pressure or a reminder of what you're not doing, but as a way to reimagine and reconnect or refresh the things that you are doing. So tell me in the comments, are you sticking to your routine or are you in need of change like me? And if you are changing your routine, what are you doing? Let's keep each other motivated in the comments. And if you're looking for a community to support you and grow with you, check out The Fulfilled Her. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.